Hey, I just did a video and I was talking, basically about dysfunctional families and growing up in a dysfunctional environment. And it reminded me of a question somebody asked. I don't know if she would want me to say her name of her channel, so I won't. But she can, she knows who she is. Anyway, it was basically, about what I remember of it now. I just had this accident, so I'm kind of, I don't know. But anyway, when you go no contact with your whole family. And now I did that. I mentioned I went no contact a few years ago with my whole family. The situation that pushed me to that limit was extremely bad. I don't re-trigger myself. Re-traumatize myself by talking about it. It was, just trust me when I say it was really bad. I went totally no contact with all of them, and I needed to be away from them to think about things, really, seriously. Okay, and being around, I don't have this feeling for all of them, but being around any of them would involve some kind of triangulation, some kind of manipulation, because they would not, they're not understanding this kind of topic, like narcissism, dysfunctional family, what goes on, that kind of abuse, they're not. And, wants to understand, so they wouldn't, I can imagine they would not respect the boundary of, I don't want to hear about the ones that I don't want to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And as it went, the whole no contact, they're still going to try. They're not, the people who are this kind of abusive, dysfunctional, whatever you want to call it, narcissistic, some would say, I'd say more histrionic, but still cluster B. Mix, I'd say. That, they don't really respect it. It takes a while. They actually, the ones in question, actually did try to turn it around to where I was the bad one in the whole projection. That they didn't want me or something. It was twisted, trust me. So they could be back in the, in charge seat, which didn't matter to me what they were doing. It didn't, because they were not. I went no contact with them because they are bad. Okay, these are bad people. Trust me. Okay, then after that, there was a family emergency. Somebody almost died. Okay, was in the then went to the hospital, almost died. Then almost died. Right after that, outside of the hospital, went back to the hospital. It was a mess. Believe me, the person survived. It's fine. But yeah, it was pretty deep. And then there was all that contact and everything, and so some of the family members. I did feel that I was strong enough at this point. That was years. I felt strong enough to be around and to see what it would be like, to be around some of them. Mainly 2 or 3, I'd say. But I don't have that much contact with them anyway, as it is. They don't live near me, and all that. So, yeah, I did have that, I've had this little contact with them. The car, if you saw it, that was beside me, was going, it's behind me now and doing the same thing. So, yeah. But anyway. So, how did I feel? How did I feel about, walking away from all of them when I didn't really have all that against some of them? Well, I knew what I had to do was right for me, because I've had a lifetime. I'm 54. I had a lifetime of not doing it, not getting away enough to where I could work through what are these people, what have they done to me, what has it done to my life. You attract more and more of this kind of person when you're still stuck in that situation, because they're still going to make you stuck in that situation. They're going to keep you stuck there. They might not be intentionally doing it, but they will, because they're going to bring up the other ones and bring up the other ones, what they're doing. And also, more than that, Okay, now we all know that like narcissistic people are extremely charming and manipulative, and they have people, you know, I wouldn't call this, I don't know if I'd call this the flying monkey or not, but they have people who are so charmed by them, they believe this narcissistic person walks on water practically. You know, I shouldn't use that expression, but you know what I mean. They just believe that this person's all good when this person is all bad. Okay, seriously. When that person has, you can say I can't say it apparently. Malignant. Hey, I was able to say it. But, a narcissist, you know, they are to that extreme where they just do things to people that are unbelievable. You know, seriously. And now I'm not talking about physical. Okay, I really am not talking about physical in this one. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe it's gotten to that point. But they do things to people. Oh man, I can't say it. I can't re-trigger myself. I mean, I can't re-traumatize myself. So I'm not there yet. Okay, but yeah, you know, when they're still hooked on that person, when they're still that I feel I gotta walk away again or try to talk to them, but they're not gonna see it. They're not ready. It's up to them to see it and be ready, you know? But I'm not ready to see this person glorified when this person is a narcissistic abuser. You see what I'm saying? So, it's an awful difficult balance, but yeah, you know, you've spent enough of your lifetime being hurt by this kind of person. It causes you so much trouble in your life all around, you know, because it just keeps up that vicious cycle. At some point, you have to be a little bit selfish. You know, you have to care about yourself, you know, to do what you need to do to get yourself healthy. Okay, that's enough of this video for now. If you want... Camera's messing up, but if you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, share if you want. I'll talk to y'all in another video. Bye.